Do I got this right, man? Do I got this thing right or no? Am I still fucking up? Am I still fucking up? Y'all let me know, because I feel like I'm still fucking up. Hello, can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Am I still fucking up? Am I doing it right? Let me get my bandana right. Y'all know how I go. Hey man, I just want to politely say fuck all y'all niggas that were talking shit that didn't give me my old ass a chance to get this shit right. You know what I'm saying? I want to say fuck all you niggas that didn't give me the chance to get this shit right. Fuck all y'all. Okay? Now I'm over here getting my bandana straight and everything, trying to get my lighting all right. I might have to fucking open up the window. Hold on. Cause it's finna get dark in this bitch. And so it's gonna get dark. Y'all better prepare for it to get dark. Can y'all see me? But this shit was crazy. Okay. Can y'all see me? Am I good? Can y'all hear me? Can you see the Kyrie jerseys in the back? Are we good? There's 158 mother effers in this joker. Okay, cool. This is way better than Instagram Live. All right. Cool. Now, look, y'all don't look. Before I go, do y'all have any question? Do you hear any technical difficulties? Do you feel like I need to turn up my mic or anything? This is my first time doing this. And let me tell you something. If you get talking crazy in this bitch, I'm gonna block your ass. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna delete your ass. All right. I'm gonna let you know. I just had me some chicken. I tried to eat this motherfucker up way before I got up on here. You feel me? Well, shortly before I got up on here. So everything good. I don't want to hear nothing else. Now, before we start everything, I got some shit on my lip. Before we do anything, I'm gonna give all some disclaimers, okay? Before we start anything, I'm gonna give all some damn disclaimers. The first disclaimer is this, okay? I want to let everybody know I respect everybody. I thank you all for tuning in. I thank everybody for whoever contributed to my life, my career, my journey. The second one is too, if you talk shit, your ass getting booted the fuck out of here, and I'm gonna make somebody a moderator, because then it won't just be me kicking your ass up out of here. It's gonna be them kicking your ass up out of here. All right? So don't think I'm coming up on this thing mad or whatever. Like, and I got my little juice. I'm gonna put it in here. Ooh, right there. It's right there. So check it out. Now, I know this part that y'all don't want to hear. It is what it is. This is Super Chat. The reason why I got on Super Chat is because I got tired of being on Instagram Live. A lot of y'all be seeing me on Instagram Live, and it'd be like 50 to 70 people in that bitch. And it's the same people, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I've been on that thing for so long. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had to really talk to people on my platform. So, and the reason why I never came on Super Chat is because I wanted people, I wanted to get my followers back up and my engagement back up on YouTube before I got back being on this thing. All right. So that's why I'm putting out a lot of videos. I've been putting out a lot of videos because I wanted everybody to tune in, you know, at the right time when I got ready to talk, so I can at least have enough people in here to tune in and hear what I got to say. So that's what it is. So that's why I'm not on Instagram Live, and I'm probably gonna be using this a lot more. It's number I don't know what number I'm on, but check this out as well. Super Chat has a donation thing on the bottom. It has, and literally, y'all can't even blame me no more. A lot of y'all niggas be like, why the fuck you using Cash App? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You got enough views and all that other shit. Well, check it out, nigga. Super Chat got the fucking dollar button on the thing, all right? If you want your comment to be pushed to the top, you have to donate in order for your comment to stand out. So as I speak, your comment will stand out more than anybody, and I think you will automatically become a moderator. I'm gonna make Reza Islam a moderator. If I make my dog a moderator, okay, Reza is the moderator, because y'all know. Shout out to Reza Islam. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. That's my dude. I can't call him a nigga, because you know what I'm saying. He the Nation of Islam. FOI. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And FOI. Shout out to Farrakhan. But yeah, but that's it. But I'm about to go ahead and jump into this thing. Let me go ahead and get my little juice right real quick. And shout out to everybody that's judging me. Okay. So Reza, if anybody get to cutting up, bro, if I see anybody any of my solid people up in here, any of my kin folks up in here, y'all can be moderators as well. But if you donate, all right, and you point to me as I point to you, then you're gonna be a moderator. And if you got people up here talking crazy, get out of here, all right? Because I got a lot to spill out. And like I said, I'm not here to shit on nobody. I'm here just to spill out my truth because I'm tired of everybody, making up their own narratives about me over the years. So where should I start? All right. So one of the first things I see right here in the comments, it says, what happened in Hollywood? Let me go ahead and go to my notes because I'm not going to read from my notes, but I actually wrote some things down. All right. So we're going to start off with the timeline. Well, first off, I'm gonna let y'all know this channel is 10 years old. And shout out to Jim Fox. Okay, you are now a moderator. I think you are. Yeah, you're a moderator. Shout out to first off, my channel is 10 years old. Okay. My channel 10 years old. This year makes the official year that it's a whole decade that I've been online. So for everybody that don't know, that feel like they've been watching me over the years, they've been like, dang, man, I've been watching you since asking all them questions. I've been watching you since relationship games. I've been watching you since the heat. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching you since all of that. My channel is 10 years old. Shout out to the people that been around since day one. When I was doing spoken word, when I came up on this thing, and I didn't really even have a plan for what I really wanted to do. I started my platform because it became a hobby. Okay, it was a hobby at first. For those of you that don't know, when I first, when I was a kid, I started off doing karaoke, on my karaoke machine. Then I started making my own mixtapes. I started burning CDs in school. I became Polaroid. There's a Kodak Black, but I became Polaroid in high school when I used to record everything, put it on shirts, and I used to sell it. I was Polaroid in high school, all right? And as it progressed, who donated 20? All right, shout out to Jordan. You about to be moderated too. You know what I'm saying? And so I learned how to edit early in the game. I always knew that I wanted to, be in some form of entertainment. I just didn't know how I wanted to do it. All right. So shout out to everybody that's been around since day one, and shout out to everybody that support me, just in general. So we about to go ahead and get straight into it. Started my channel in 2008. 2008, 2009, and 2010, I had a regular job. I worked everywhere, all right? In between that time, I was dealing with incarcerated kids, at-risk kids. I was working at the jail, volunteering at the jail. And in between that time as well, I was driving back from the Tampa Bay area. I'm from Bradenton, Florida. I'm a Florida boy. For everybody to be like, oh, Florida crazy. I was driving 2 hours out the way, just go from Bradenton, Florida to Orlando, Florida, just to help incarcerated at-risk kids, just make it through. And it got to the part where, when I went to the 33rd Street jail in Orlando, these kids were getting life. They were going in for armed robbery, all this other stuff. And it got to the point where I couldn't, I felt like I was still pouring into these kids, but it was breaking my heart because they were getting taken away. And I felt like I couldn't do anything about it. So I landed a job in 2010, which happened to be my last job. My last job was in 2010. Well, I got that job in 2010. I quit, or AKA got fired, whatever they want to call it. I still got unemployment. I got that in 2011. I got fired then. I ended up scuffling with one of the kids. We used to slam the kids, do whatever we used to do, but it was all love at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that was my last job. But that was all a stepping stone to what I wanted to do, in general. And shout out to Corey Johnson for donating. And you're a moderator as well. So that was a stepping stone to doing what I wanted to do. So in between all these times, I never told y'all my business like that. Some of y'all remember my sister. Some of y'all remember, y'all really never even seen anything. So before I start anything, like I said, I respect everybody. I thank y'all for pouring into me. I thank everybody that ever played a role in my life for what I got going on and in my journey. But I never really told y'all my business like that. That's one thing about me. I'm an extremely private person. So when people are like, when they be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? You should be more transparent with it. You should tell us what's going on with your life. Look, I'm not the type of person that be on YouTube vlogging all the time, showing my kids, showing my mother, you know what I'm saying? Showing my love life. I'm just not that type of person. And then, in the long run, it kind of ended up, eating away at me. You know what I'm saying? To the point that it got to this point where I just couldn't look back anymore. And the reason why I'm doing this, and I haven't even showed my son on YouTube. It's that deep. Shout out to everybody that's seen my son that follow me on Instagram or Facebook. How many of y'all seen my son before? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all seen my girl, you know what I'm saying? The mother of my child, you know what I'm saying? Y'all seen my girl. I showed her one time, but I'm extremely private because if any one of y'all niggas get talking shit, I'm gonna have to find one of you niggas and hire an internet nerd to look up your IP address and get on your ass. Okay? So you seen her one time. You seen my child multiple times. I hate broadcasting my love life. I hate doing all that stuff. All right. Even when I'm single, whatever it is, I don't like telling y'all nothing. When I'm going through things, when I'm going broke, it is what it is. So first off, let me tell you, I don't hit rock bottom before. I don't had ups and downs within these 10 years. I've been homeless twice. I'm gonna put it out there early. I've been homeless twice throughout my journey. I've been homeless, you know what I'm saying, in the early parts of the 2010, 11-ish, and I've been homeless recently. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say when, but it would definitely recently. So my life is getting back on track. And you know, now that my life is getting back on track, I feel the need to tell y'all what's been going on because a lot of people have been talking about, oh, you doing cash out, you over here begging. Well, first of all, let me tell y'all something. Everybody, if y'all know me since day one, if y'all knew me since day one, y'all know I've always spreaded a message. It was more about the purpose more so than just the comedy. This is why I ain't been the most outlandish, funniest guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking coon. I'm not a nigga that, you know, that'll be out here shaking his ass, you know what I'm saying, wearing wigs and stuff like that just to get on. I'm not the type of person, you feel me? Like, I'm a person that at the end of the day, no matter what I say, I make sure that I'm spreading a positive message amongst somebody because at the end of the day, I have blood on my hands. Shout out to everybody that saw the video, blood on my hands, the blood on your hands. That shit is a real thing. And, you know, I've always known my gift and my purpose over the years. I've always known that I was anointed. And with that being said, I went through my up and down battles with, you know, religion. I went through my up and down battles of prayer, God, everything, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like me tapping into this Black consciousness over the years, that kind of diluted my faith in it just diluted a lot of things what I had going on in the name of God. So number one, I still believe in God. I didn't let him go. Okay. There are some things in religion that I do question, but I'm not going to go there because that's my business. I'll have to just sum it up and do what it do. So let's go ahead and get into it. After 2011, when I quit my job, you know, slam the kid, whatever y'all want to call it, I went straight into YouTube. All right. Shout out to Eric Griffin. You're a moderator. I went straight into YouTube. If y'all remember February or March 2011, I started uploading twice a week from Sunday to Wednesday. All right. From Sunday to Wednesday, I uploaded videos at 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all remember that? New video every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I even had Spoken Reasons TV jumping off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen a lot of different things of what I had going on. It was new. And let me tell you another thing too. I was the first person to ever take it as far that I took it online. I was the first Black person ever. I don't care what anybody else says. Anybody can be on this thing. Here's the receipt. I got the actual receipts to show. You can Google it. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't put on a lot of people over the years. I don't help people. I don't do skits. I don't do everything. But I was literally the first person to be in a major motion picture film. I was the first person to ever get an agency in Hollywood, UTA. You can look it up. United Talent Agency is one of the top agencies in Hollywood. And I didn't even go looking for no agent. A lot of people say, oh, well, how can I get hooked up with an agent? Look, man, everybody came to me. So you're literally looking at a person when the world just came and fell into my hands because I worked so damn hard. I stayed prayed up every night, you know what I'm saying? And I really worked hard to get where I wanted to be. So I was in my own little world. I was in Florida doing whatever I did, you know what I'm saying? Getting on. And it was completely new to everybody. Everybody was looking at me like, damn, man, I feel like I can, you know what I'm saying, relate to this dude, man. A lot of y'all were in high school. A lot of y'all were in elementary. A lot of y'all were in college when you saw me. Some of you guys are coming up now and you're like, dang, I done got older. Look at this dude now, man. I can't believe this time is passing by. It's going by fast. Of course. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I want to tell y'all these things. I want to tell y'all these things because not only is it about me, but everybody that's in the game, that's online, trying to get on, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to do, trying to get their own platform, if you want your own business, or even if you're just an outside person looking in and you just want to just learn from what I got going on, this is the story to learn from what I've been through, because I'm tired of answering questions. I'm tired of seeing these comments of people disrespecting, and I'm tired of people in this day and age where they say we're in this black empowerment era. And shout out to my white fans, my Asian fans, my Hispanic fans, and all the rest of them. But I got a majority of nigga fans. Hate to call that. It is what it is. Black people, niggas, whatever y'all want to call yourself. Kings, gods, Africans, whatever. Haitian. Shout out to my Zoes. Shout out to my Jamaicans. All that. It is what it is. So I got to a point where I was like, all right, cool. It's 2011. I'm going to drop 2 videos a week. It didn't take long. It only took 1 year for me to blow up. Within 1 year. I really blew up that summertime. It only took like 2-3 months because I was so consistent. It was new to everybody. They've never seen it before. They never even seen it on that level. Shout out to Lady Aaron. Nobody ever seen it on that level. Long story short, asking all them questions came out. The Soul Boy video came out, and everybody went crazy. They're like, oh man, what is this? This junk is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude named Spoken Reasons. He crazy, man. This is crazy to me, man. And it ended up blowing up. And long story short, I was going so hard that I was even discouraged because I felt that people in Hollywood didn't respect the YouTube grind, and they looked at me like, you know, like I didn't fit. And it still plays off to this day. Now, today, in this day and age, the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Vine, Facebook, you know, it's completely acceptable now. But when I did it, you got to realize I was the first guinea pig experiment. I don't care what nobody else says. Nobody has ever been through what I've been through, so you can even pull the receipt. I was the first guinea pig experiment. How many of y'all know about YouTube networks? If you know about YouTube network, let me see them lightning bolts, or let me see the one or lightning bolts. If you got lightning bolts, hit lightning bolts. If you know about or hit the one. How many of y'all heard about YouTube networks over the years? Anybody been hearing about that stuff? Okay, cool. So we about to go ahead and get into that. So YouTube networks. I was independent always, for the majority of the part. Majority of the time. I was independent majority of the times, all right? It was a couple of people that was on networks, you know, and networks were extending themselves, but it wasn't until I jumped into a major motion movie, picture film, is when everybody and all these different entrepreneurs started getting funded by YouTube. They were getting funded by YouTube, and the game was changing. They started seeing that, hey man, it's a lick out of this thing. Because I was making so much noise. You got to think, YouTube was censored as hell before 2008. In 2008, it was censored as hell. And it was censored as hell then. It was censored as hell. You couldn't cuss, you couldn't do anything without them stripping your ass. And when I came in 2011, those same rules still applied, but they weren't taking my shit down. So everybody was looking at me like, damn, they're not stripping your stuff. I'm like, hey, I guess they're going to just let me ride, because I was making so much money for YouTube and it was so new, they decided to let me roll. So here I am, this cussing ass nigga on YouTube, getting it in, and it's new to everybody. And everybody just sitting back like, huh, what is this? So everybody who I was inspired by over the years, you know what I'm saying, they were watching me. You know what I'm saying? They were watching me and they were trying to figure out the game. Everybody from Jay-Z to Shaq to Pharrell to, man, I can name them all, to Russell Simmons, to God knows who. It's a lot of people, even white entrepreneurs. They all got a certain type check from YouTube to start a YouTube network. Now they had nothing, they didn't know anything about the YouTube grind because they were used to their 90s grind. They were used to their 2000s grind. That grind was completely different. That was during the time when you had to stand outside and basically compete for a role, compete for a job. You had to stand out in the heat and the cold just to even get a job. And even when you got to the finale, you had to compete with motherfuckers that was just as talented and gifted as you. So we're living in different times. So they were getting money and they were trying to find talent. When I got on, everybody in the world tried to reach out to me and sign me. DJ Vlad tried to sign me. He hit me up, called me up, with you know, and tried to sign me to his network. And at the time, I'm like, why would I sign to a network when I'm making all my money for myself? I'm doing well for myself. For the first time ever in my life, I'm making all this money. You know, this sounds like something like the new record deal for YouTube. This sounds like the new record deal for the internet. And I'm the first one to really deal with this stuff on a grand level, on a mass level, because nobody has ever seen it before. Here I am, you know, I'm blowing up. And yeah, people, they were signing or whatever, but I chose not to. My whole, my whole, my whole ideology was, all right, cool. I'm not going to sign. I'm going to go as far as I can go and stay independent as long as I can, as far as I can go. And if I have to, I will. So Shaq reached out to me. This is why you saw me with Shaq. You saw pictures of me with Shaq. Um, you know what I'm saying? You saw pictures with me with everybody. Cold Black Entertainment reached out to me. If you don't know who Cold Black Entertainment is, Cold Black is basically, look it up. They literally run Kevin Hart's whole career. They are the production team behind Kevin Hart's whole career. Kevin Hart reached out to me, wanted me on LOL Network. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that as well. Walter Latham, if you guys remember, the king of the comedy guy. Remember the guy who started when he tried to sue me for the new King of Comedy mixtape, and it was a fucking mixtape. You couldn't sue me because, nigga, it was a mixtape. He wanted me on his network. And the thing was, nobody was willing. They say I'm losing signal, man. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Am I losing signal? I'm losing signal. All right, cool. Walter Latham tried to sign me, all right? He was on the new King of the Comedy. Y'all remember that, right? So all of a sudden, Shaq, the DJ Blast, and I can't even much name a lot of other people. Even Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was somebody who I looked up to over the years. People consider him corny. It is what it is, but I still respect him to this day. He tried to reach out to me. I didn't do it because, number one, nobody had anything good to show me. Nobody had any. Everybody was saying, "Oh, I can offer you production." Well, nigga, I got my own production. I got my own camera. I got my own equipment. I know how to edit my own stuff. So why do I really need you? And the money that they were trying to do, they all just wanted to get a piece of my AdSense. You're talking about a person who making $20,000 a month. I'm telling it, $50,000 a month, $60,000 a month, $15,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? $5,000 a month off of stuff I'm getting solely to me. So when you start making a certain type of money, the dominant society, Hollywood, the game, they start seeing that stuff and they're like, wait a minute, who is this motherfucker on the radar? We need to go after him. So they all wanted to get a piece of my AdSense, and I wasn't letting nobody getting it at all. I'm like, fuck all that shit. Y'all niggas not gonna get it. It is what it is. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep all this money to myself. And you niggas aren't really giving me what I want. Offer me a real check. Because my whole thing was, if y'all really want me so bad, why don't y'all give me a real check like y'all gave these niggas in the 90s and for record deals for like $1 million, $2 million, $5 million or whatever. Now, I understand the 360 deal thing was getting real bad and out of control during that time. That was during the time when record labels were going down because of the internet, and they didn't know how to freaking tap into the streaming of music. So for a very long time, music became a very complicated thing for record labels. And a lot of record labels and a lot of record executives pulled out because they couldn't find a way to tap into people's pockets, because the people on the internet, they started coming up and making their own money. So long story short, you know what I'm saying? I ran into a guy named Steve Rifkin. Okay, Steve Rifkin used to be my manager. Shout out to Steve Rifkin. I still respect him to this day, but I'm still finna tell it all. It is what it is. I'm not gonna tell everything. You know what I'm saying? Not everything, because some things are our business, but I'm still gonna tell it. Steve, he signed Akon, Melanie Fiona. He put on Wu-Tang. He put on Mobb Deep. He put on a lot of different people. He was basically like the white Russell Simmons of the hip hop game. And his dad was the person who put on, James Brown. So he had old school music money. And a lot of people are like, well, damn. And if you looked at it, a lot of people are like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Why would you, if you at the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne asked me, well, why did you go with Steve? And I said, well, it made sense because, I knew I needed a white Jewish man to help me get in the door. These niggas couldn't do nothing for me because all they want to do was take away my money. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do was just, eat off of me. And, that was it. And, long story short, I met up with him in Boca Raton. He said, what do you want? I said, look, I don't need anything from you. I said, all I need, I'm not telling everything. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I said, all I need is for someone to give me a cosign. That's it. I don't need your money. I don't need anything. He said, all right, cool. It is what it is. So we signed a management contract, and, he wanted me to sign. He was mentioning networks, but he didn't mention it right up front. All right. Like I said, he's a good guy overall, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't trust nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? I barely even be trusting niggas that be real close to me like that because I'm always looking over my shoulder because I realize that I'm a walking target. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people a lot of people are just looking at me like as a walking dollar sign and all they trying to do is take advantage of me. So all I needed was just a cosign and I just needed the plug to get in the game. Nobody was putting me on game. World Star was putting me on. That's all that was. That's why everybody, when they be like, oh, how come you're not on World Star no more? Look, I had no control over that. Them niggas were just snatching my stuff and putting it on there. Shout out to Q World Star. Rest in peace, the Q. And after Q left, I never got on World Star ever again. You feel me? And Q was the main person that was co-signing for me. So now we got the new World Star out. World Star is whatever it is now. Q's dead. And like I say, shout out to Q, but that was the other platform that I was on that a lot of people saw me on that didn't even come to my YouTube at the time. You got to think, I was blowing up during a time where people were watching me on the computers, not on their phones. I was on a computer grind. The phone grind wasn't even big at the time. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was on the fucking phone tuning in, hitting share like they used to. And then links weren't passing around like club flyers at the time. You feel me? Everybody was literally focused in on one platform saying where this nigga at. He either on World Star or his ass on YouTube. And when they were watching me on YouTube, a lot of niggas didn't subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know how many subscribers I would have had at the time in this day and age trying to blow up? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just to get 1.9, damn near 2 million subscribers at this time is a blessing. You feel me? And still have it. But I will tell you, my shit been sitting at 1.9 for damn near 3 years. So I'm gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about algorithm. We're gonna talk about that as well. So long story short, I made Steve my manager. When he became my manager, he was on his shit. I can't thank that man enough. That man literally held his word, man. You know what I'm saying? He took me to LA. He said, hey, we're going to LA. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna sit back and we're gonna let this thing play out. I'm gonna introduce you to agents, all the other stuff. I didn't know shit about agents at the time. I didn't know agents existed. I didn't know shit about Hollywood, anything. All I knew is that I wasn't gonna sell my ass, and I went in there with certain principles and morals and integrity that I wasn't gonna give up. So I met Brian Robbins. Brian Robbins is basically the guy who came from Nickelodeon. He put on Kenan and Kel, all that. He was responsible for the whole childhood of Nickelodeon that we all love. The whole, all that Kenan and Kel. He was responsible for that. He was the producer and the director of that show and all those people. So Steve and Brian, they grew up together. They grew up together since kids. They don't even really remember meeting each other. All right. So I ended up meeting his best friend, Brian Robbins. Brian Robbins took me to an agency along with Steve the next day, and I had my homeboy that was with me too at the time. We went into the office, we went to UTA, and I promise y'all, I ain't never seen white people like this in my life. These were different type of white people I ever seen ever. I'm talking about these were white people with sharp noses, hair slick, niggas wearing suits. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is this? Is this some goddamn Matrix type shit? Like, I promise you, nigga, like, bruh, these niggas look like white men. And I remember, when I was looking at my homeboy, I said, bruh, these niggas don't look like white people. These niggas look like white people. You know what I'm saying? White people. Like, I mean, bro, these niggas look sophisticated, like skin smooth. I mean, bro, these niggas was on one. I was like, bro, I ain't never seen white people like this in my life. And I promise y'all ain't never seen white people like this in y'all life. When y'all go to Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? And when y'all go into these agencies, you gonna see the type of white people I'm talking about, nigga. The niggas in suits. That shit real, bro. I didn't know. I'm 22 at the time, bro. I'm 22. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So we going upstairs and shit. I see white people, they professional with theirs too, bro. And mind you, they had women all in the front of the office, taking care of the business. I said, nigga, what kind of shit is it? This some type of whole shit going on. I said, okay, whatever. I don't know. But the women was in the front wearing stilettos, wearing high name brand like type of shit. I said, bro, this is some real shit. So we went upstairs. It was me, my manager Steve, Brian Robbins, my homeboy at the time, and we all sitting up in the room, and it was like me and 3 or 4 other like agents up in there, and they were like, all right, we now work for you. Tell us everything about you. But Brian had introduced me, and Brian had shouted me out. He gave me love. Brian was like, look, he's talented, he's gifted, he can act, he can sing, he can do poetry, he does it all, he edits his own stuff. You literally never seen a person like this before. And I'm like, damn, this nigga really giving me love. So, and at the time, I really didn't know how much they could really do for a nigga. I just knew these the white people I ain't never seen before. So, long story short, I told him who I was, where I was from, and like I said, when I was growing up, I looked up to people, and I look up to everybody. I literally study everybody. I studied the Tupacs, I studied the Jay-Z's, I studied even Obama. You know what I'm saying? Obama, in a way of he never cracked. He spent all his years in the office and never cracked once. The most he ever did was call Kanye a jackass, and that's it. And that was even fucked up because he should never shitted on his own people while he was in the office. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So I look up to certain type of people. You know what I'm saying? Even Tyler Perry, from the way he transitioned with his own success. The nigga spent 5 years in his car, and 5 years in his car, and people thought he was crazy. And it took stage plays and him meeting Oprah for him to get on. So I literally studied everybody. I studied the Chappelles, and I said, I'm gonna be all of that in one nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they asked me, what did I want, and what did I want? I said, look, man. And I look up to Kanye too. Kanye's my nigga. Kanye's the reason why I dropped out of college. And don't drop out of college if you're planning on being a doctor, because that's stupid as hell. So I said, look, I'm from a small town of Bradenton, Florida. I don't want to sell my soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing no wigs. I ain't wearing no dresses. I'm not doing no gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing none of that stuff. You feel me? And if y'all trying to make me do it, it's not gonna happen. I'm here to serve my purpose. I'm here to do my movies or whatever. I can do comedy. I can do all the other stuff, but I'm not doing these things. I said these things up front. Up front, I said this stuff to these people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they respected it up front. They knew it. And I feel like a lot of y'all that's getting into Hollywood, y'all got to tell people how the fuck y'all feel, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And tired of the Barbies, let me tell you about that shit, nigga. I was fucking 19, 20 years old, okay? All right, that was before cooning was cooning, okay? And that was a whole nother story. We ain't gonna explain Tired of the Barbies, and that bitch is gone somewhere. You gotta look that bitch up somewhere else. So that is what it is. So yeah, I put on that motherfucking thing because I couldn't find a girl to fuck her, do the thing that day. But it is what it is. Sometimes you have to do things or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. At the time, I was willing to do things and take it to the next level. It didn't even matter. But even Tired of the Barbies was shitting on women at the time in a Barbie epidemic for motherfuckers that was acting like Barbies. I was shitting on Barbies. It wasn't like I was just out here acting like a bitch for free or acting like a bitch for nothing. I was literally trying to serve a purpose. And hey, y'all hoes gotta stop acting like fake bitches. Stop acting like fake bitches out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? These Barbie shit ain't cool. And Nicki Minaj blocked my ass. Nicki Minaj blocked my ass. This is how I know Safari. We're not gonna talk about that. So I told him what I wasn't gonna do. All right. I told them what I wasn't going to do. And they said, all right, cool. We know what to do now. I went back home, and literally I was only home for like a week or something like that. And no. I take it back. Before I left LA, I got a script. No, did I get it? No. What was it? I went back home. I went back home to Florida. And I was there for a week. I got an email from my agent, and they said, JB, I want you to check this script out. It comes from, it's a Fox film featuring Melissa McCarthy, Sandra Bullock, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we want you to check it out. I said, all right, cool. And they said, all right, cool. Do you want to put yourself, when you get scripts, you have a choice. You either can put yourself on tape, or you can either go in person. And I said, all right, well, I don't want to put myself on tape. I want to be in a movie, nigga. Like, I'm trying to get it going. You feel me? Like, and they said, oh, so you're going to come out here? Y'all, I spent $1,200 on a ticket, a last minute ticket. Last minute tickets in the summertime, it's hell. Summertime tickets, if anybody knows about flying in the summertime, it's hell and a half. You ain't about that life, bro, unless you got the bread to do it. So I ended up spending for 2 tickets, you know what I'm saying? 2 damn tickets. I spent it for me. I spent it for my homeboy because I wanted him to come with me. I met up with Paige Kennedy. Y'all know Paige Kennedy today. Paige Kennedy was in Weeds and all the other stuff, and he even blew up on the internet grind after me. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I told y'all, I'm not trying to take credit for nothing, but it is what it is. I told y'all I'm going to tell it what it is. I put on a lot of goddamn people. That nigga wasn't really doing much on TV like that. During that time, I would put him on my platform. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up blowing up on Instagram and all the other stuff later. So Paige Kennedy is the reason why I got that role. Y'all can go back and tell him I said it. Go back and tell him I gave him his goddamn credit because he thinks I'm not humble. But, you know what I'm saying? Paige Kennedy literally was my acting coach. I said, man, look, I need help on this thing. I only got a day or two to get it right. He said, all right, man, well, come on over here, man. We're gonna get it right. So he helped me with the role or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He walked me through it. He said, look, man, I think you good, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you all right. I think you're gonna be just fine. I went in there, you know what I'm saying? It was like some little building the next day. I'm talking about I was up all night, all day studying for that script, man. I said, nigga, I'm gonna get this shit. My homeboy prayed before I even went up in there. I'm looking on the list. You have to go in a room and sign a list. You have to sign your names on a list or whatever in order before you go up in the room, just to let everybody know that you got there. You have to put your agency name, you have to put your name, your stage name, or whatever it is. And at that time, nobody had stage names. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in there with regular ass name. Even the nigga from SpongeBob, the nigga who played Patrick, that motherfucker was in there. That nigga was up in that bitch. I'm like, nigga, you Patrick, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? You Patrick? And the reason how I knew that is because homeboy was so nosy at the time. He went through every name on the list and started Googling every name. He said, hey, bro, Patrick in this bitch. I said, Patrick? Patrick who? He said, Patrick from SpongeBob in this bitch. I said, nigga, what? Where he at? Nigga, point him out. That nigga came out. This some tall ass white man. He had the same voice as Patrick too. I said, nigga, I know damn well Patrick ain't in this whole trying to audition. So this nigga got typecast like a motherfucker, and he still ain't get the role. Long story short, we're gonna let that shit ride. So I went up in there. My homeboy had his head down. He was praying. He said, man, I hope this man get the role. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his prayer, but I know he was saying some shit. I went up in there, you know what I'm saying? It was literally like some porn shit. Now, I'm not saying that's how Hollywood is now. Y'all need to get that shit out y'all head. It don't work like that all the time in Hollywood. But literally, the way the setup is, porn and Hollywood auditions are damn near equivalent when it comes to the setup. It's a camera. It's a person behind the camera. It's a motherfucking chair. It's a couch. That's real. It's real. Because every room I done been in, you know what I'm saying? It's damn near the same, bro. I ain't never been in no porn room, but I don't watch a lot of fucking porn. And I don't seen shit, bro. I don't seen enough, you know, how they be talking to them girls and so, how are you? Where you from? Well, my name is Jessica and I have big titties and I'm from New Jersey. And also tell us about yourself. Like, that is so real, bro. When you walk up in these rooms, that's exactly how they are, bro, when you walk up in that bitch. So it's a person behind the camera. It was a woman behind the camera. It was a producer. They have the casting director. All right. The casting director. The casting director is a person who communicates with the agent and communicate with the director. The director and the producers hire the casting director who they feel, you know what I'm saying? Like if the casting director put a good word in, they probably trust that person because they probably got experience from other movies to get you on. So I went up in there. They said, what's your name? I said, my name's John Baker. They said, oh, we heard you do YouTube videos or whatever. I said, yeah, man, you know, I'm on YouTube or whatever. And they said, oh, you know, we watch your stuff or whatever. You know, you have some good work. I said, thank you. They said, are you ready? I said, damn, I'm finna suck some dick around this bitch or something. Like, what you mean ready? Like, you mean ready to do my role or I'm sucking some dick? You know, I'm over here, I'm woken the motherfucker early, bro. I'm like, am I sucking dick today or what's going on? You know, I'm saying it's in my head though, but you know, and they're like, no. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead, relax. I'm like, relax what? Just go ahead and relax, take a deep breather, and just tell us what's going on, and just go ahead and go when you're ready. I said, all right, cool, come on. Man, they whipped that script out, and literally, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember the part of the movie when I was sitting down, I was smoking a weed, talking to Melissa, talking shit. I started to stand and do my Sudokus. So I sat up in a chair. I propped my little feet up on the thing, you know what I'm saying? And I said, hey, and I killed that shit. I'm talking about I was the loudest nigga in the room. I heard niggas in the outside laughing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the producers, they were dying, bro. Them niggas had tears, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was in that bitch dying. I said, damn, I think I got these niggas. Now, this is my first time doing it, so I didn't know if I really had the role or not. So I really didn't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't know if I didn't know if I really, like, you know, got the role. So I was like, all right, I want to get my hopes up. So I walked out. They said, man, you did an amazing job. I said, okay, that's what y'all white people say. Y'all say I did a good job, but did I get that bitch? Or y'all just lied to a nigga? Walked outside. I looked at my I looked at my homeboy, and my homeboy, he had his head down. I said, bro, wake up. He said, you done? I said, yeah, bro. He said, bro, I heard you up in there, bro. I just prayed for you, my nigga. I prayed for you, my nigga. I prayed you get that bitch, my nigga. I said, now I hope I get that bitch too. Man, when I tell you, I left that night, went to the Breakfast Club that next day. I hit Charlamagne up. I said, bro, I'm coming to the Breakfast Club. Can I get on that bitch? He said, yeah, come on over. I went to New York, got my own hotel or whatever. I was, and I was only there just to tell my story because at the time I had went through so much, nobody knew what I was going through. And, I had to tell my story like I'm telling my story now. So I'm on the Breakfast Club, went through my little shit with Lil Duval, whatever, shout out Lil Duval from Florida. And after all that chaos, I literally, after the interview at the Breakfast Club was over, before I got on the plane to go back to Florida, that same day, I got a call from my agent saying, JB, so how do you feel about the audition? I said, well, I feel like I did pretty well. He said, well, congratulations, man, you got the role. I said, oh, shit, mama, we made it, nigga. We on, we on, nigga. Nigga, we on. Nigga, we fucking on, nigga. We on. So I'm on a plane, happy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Going back home, happy and shit, telling everybody I got it and shit like that. I said, hey, man, I got the movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell everybody, but I'm trying to hold that shit in. You feel me? I'm like, hey, I'm trying to hold that shit in. Hey, I got that movie with Sandra Bullock. They're like, nigga, Sandra Bullock. What you, nigga, Sandra Bullock, nigga, it's over for you, nigga. It's over for you, nigga. I'm like, hey, man, y'all calm down, man. I don't know what's going on just yet, man. You know what I'm saying? I still got some shit to do. You feel me? I still got a lot to do. So, end up shooting the movie. Long story short, summer 2012. I was there for like 4 or 5 months, on and off. Like, it was some parts I was there, some parts I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the parts that you probably saw Marlon or you saw other people, I wasn't there. But some parts I was there because I decided to be there. So when they didn't need me, they gave me the option to either go home. So I went home sometimes to even do my work. And that's what it was. So long story short, it takes a whole year for the movie to come out. So it took 1 whole year. The movie came out literally 365 days later. And it came out that June. I think, well, less than 365 days. It came out that June. I finished the movie around August, something like that, September, something like that. And the movie came out. This is where it all got crazy. During that time, when the movie was processing, that's when my life changed for real, for real. I want to say around that fall, close to winter, because my manager Steve lived down south. He lived in, I ain't gonna say, but he was down south, Miami area. And he called me and he was like, I think he came to Orlando because I was in Orlando as well. He said, hey, you need to move to LA. Now, mind you, I'm making tons of buku money. You feel me? By myself. Nobody ever gave me anything. I ain't gonna say I slaved. I bust my ass for this shit independently. I'm making my own money. You feel me? And mind you, I had 15 jobs. Before the age of goddamn 20. I started my first job when I was 13, 14 years old. And I had 15 jobs in between. So I never kept a job. I never kept a consistent job, but I always kept me some money in my pocket. And mind you, I said I was homeless in between that time too. I was living from couch to couch, house to house. You know what I'm saying? And you can ask the people who was around during that time. And he said, you need to move to LA. But during that time, I was like, man, why would I do that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like everything going well for me. I'm in Florida and I'm about to get a house built. Literally, we're getting a house built, bro. Like a legit house built, 5 bedrooms. Like I was talking to the realtor and everything. And I said, man, I just literally talked to the realtor, like, what you mean, move to LA? Like, stop everything? He said, you need to move out there for more opportunities. Now, in anybody's right mind, bro, when you're out, when you're coming up, you know what I'm saying? This your first time, you want to test the waters to see how it go. I didn't even really care about going to LA. I didn't even want to go. I went because I didn't want to stand in my own way. And I was like, all right, well, let me go ahead and try it out and see what more opportunities I could come up with. I could shape. And I went out there, you know what I'm saying, moved my girl out there with me, you know what I'm saying, before we had a kid. And way before we had a kid, we went out there and literally during that time, Steve told me, hey, I'm gonna move out there too. So just hold your horses. I moved out there that December of 2012. January 2013, I met Russell Simmons. Just one day I was just chilling and he said, hey, you want to meet Russell today? Nigga, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want to meet motherfucking Russell Simmons today, nigga. Why not? Nigga, y'all don't know. I've literally, like, the law of attraction is real. I literally studied Russell Simmons growing up too. I studied his entrepreneurship. I had all Def Comedy Jam. I blew up because of Def Poetry Jam because I studied. I did poetry. My name is SpokenReasons. I did poetry before I did comedy. So I definitely studied Russell Simmons. I studied his entrepreneurship, everything. I said, yes, I want to meet this man because if anything, your white ass probably can't relate to me. So I can go to a nigga who can probably give me some more insight. But it wasn't like a diss. Anybody want to meet Russell Simmons, bro? Come on, let's be real. Like, let's meet him. So I walked up in there with my girl. And when I walked up in there, it was like we went in this little building. We went upstairs. All I seen was a nigga all I seen was a lady, his assistant. Her name was Sagan. She came. She brought us through the elevator, and next thing I know, I saw a shiny ass head, a shiny ass vegan head, nigga. You know, so I said, damn, this nigga head shiny in the motherfucker, nigga, and his skin was literally glowing, bro. I said, damn, this nigga skin is like buttercream, nigga. I said, this nigga's skin is for real. This nigga's skin is for real. That vegan shit real, nigga. Y'all niggas that go vegan, that shit be real. You know the difference between the nigga that eat meat and the nigga that eats the nigga on that vegan shit. Cause you look at Russell from the old days, he look older then than he do now. That nigga look old in the motherfucker when he was 24. Then goddamn now he damn near 70. That motherfucker look younger now than he did on Def Poetry Jam and Def Comedy Jam. Y'all know that shit. Be real. Y'all know that shit. Be real. Y'all know that shit. It's real. That nigga look younger now than he did then. So I said, well, damn, this shit real. The first thing Russell said to me, man, the first thing he said to me was, hey, nigga. I said, damn, this nigga cussing at me and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to the Russell Simmons who, you know, because I knew Russell cussed because I only saw that shit from Run's house. But I ain't never knew he cussed the way he did. I said, damn, this is Russell Simmons. That nigga said, hey, nigga, what's going on, little nigga? How you doing, little nigga? I work for you. Nigga, you work for me. Fuck you mean? Nigga, I work for you, nigga. What's going on, nigga? I fuck with everything you do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You the shit, nigga. I said, damn, this nigga cussing at me and shit. I said, all right, nigga, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. I ain't signed nothing at the time or whatever. And really, honestly, I never signed anything when it came to Russell. I signed something when it came to Steve. Steve was my manager, but Russell was my manager as a black man, you know, as far as, you know, for what he was trying to do. So long story short, I was still confused. And of course, Steve was mentioning things about a network at the time. But at the time, I told him I was never going to join. I told him I wasn't going to ever sign to a network. And, you know, they kept trying to make me join a network, but they didn't have anything at the time for me. But this was when I knew that they were trying to build something because literally Steve moved out there and Russell moved out there. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is going on, nigga? Y'all moving out here because of me? Literally, entrepreneurs are moving to LA from New York. These niggas live in New York, bro. Steve lived in Florida, but he had a record label in New York that he let go at the time. He spent 30 years in the game. He let go his record label, you feel me? And he retired. And Russell did too. They both stopped doing music at the same time. I went to LA, literally, I was in LA before them. When I went to LA, nobody from the internet was out there, bro. It wasn't even such thing as the internet, nigga. It was still niggas from the Hollywood from the 90s, like Montel Jordans and shit like that in the club, still doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And literally everything changed within a year. Literally, Russell said, I'm gonna move out here real soon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna work. We gonna have a lot of fun. And Steve told me the same thing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I said, all right, cool. What is this? Why y'all niggas moving out here because of me? So long story short, they kept bringing up this thing about networks. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. So I decided to go to Las Vegas. This is when everything got real. Me and my girl went to Las Vegas in March of 2013. I remember going out that one night and we had fun. And I woke up that next morning, my second day in Vegas. And I woke up next to her and she said, what's wrong? I said, my AdSense got cut off. I said, all my ads are being pulled off my video. And she, you know, she understood it, but you know what I'm saying? But she knew that was enough to be like, damn, this shit gonna shift some shit. I said, my AdSense are coming off my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I said, what the fuck is going on? Then, you know, I tried, and at the time you couldn't call people up on YouTube or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to really call people up to really do stuff. So everybody be like, oh, why don't you call people up on YouTube? You got the clout. Nigga, it ain't nobody who you can call on YouTube, pick up the phone and say, hey, is something wrong with my channel? Holla at me. Nigga, that was during the time when people weren't even responding back to your ass like that. You feel me? At all. And it was just, it was just different times. So I was going to Steve, and Steve didn't know anything about it because he was getting older. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know anything about it. Mind you, this is all new to them. It's all new to me. You feel me? I'm like, yo, man, something going on with my YouTube, bro. Like my shit coming down. Then all of a sudden, you know, I see all these new people coming up in my face. They building buildings and shit like that. And then this was the birth of ADD. But Steve was literally telling me that he was trying to do a network. So he never really hit it. It just, I told him I wasn't gonna do that shit. I just thought that, it was gonna just be like some management shit, and that was it. So it got to a point that my money was going down. Now, mind you, before I blew up, right when I blew up, I had producers, I had lawyers, still got a lawyer, by the way. Lawyers, you know what I'm saying? I literally had my homies on my squad. Because it take a team to win a ring. You feel me? It take a team to win a ring. You think you can do this shit by yourself. You think you badass, but it take a team to win a ring. You feel me? So I had people on payroll, literally paying people 1,000 here, 600 here. I had a role manager there. You feel me? Like these, I'm coming out of my pocket. I'm a self-made like boss. You feel me? Really doing my own thing. So my money running low, and I'm like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's going on? I gotta eat out here. So it got to a point where I was in a position where I had no choice but to basically submit. It was either that or go back to Florida and start all over again. And during that time, things were so hot. I didn't want to tell nobody what was going on. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I still had money now. I still had a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And I still had my money from the heat. So I was doing well for myself. I'm like, well, I don't want to give up just yet. Maybe this is just trial and error. And like I said, I'm not shitting on Steve. It's just that I understand how the game works. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I'm not gonna get mad at is, you see, one thing I learned about entrepreneurs is that the term "the game is to be sold, not told." That shit is real. Because a lot of people, they get mad at people and they say, oh, they did this and they stole money from me, they did all this other stuff. Look, man, the game is to be sold, not told. If they told you the game, then they gave you everything what they would literally learned over the years. So I had to learn that shit. I said, all right, cool. The game is to be sold, not told. The game is to be sold, not told. So I'm a student to the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm around people, and I want to learn. I want to learn by just shutting up and seeing with my own eyes, bro, because I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm woke, but I know what the fuck going on, but I don't really know because I haven't been in this shit. So y'all already know. I know I'm the puppy. Y'all the pit bulls. Y'all the motherfucking Rottweilers. Y'all been at this shit for a long time. So y'all probably know shit and know people that I don't know. You feel me? So let me shut up and humble myself. And what the fuck do I look like going back talking shit about y'all when y'all don't put on everybody throughout y'all whole career? And I'm gonna look crazy myself. So all of a sudden they were like, look, man, why don't you come to ADD so everything can get fixed? For what, nigga? Nigga, just give me my shit. Like, call up YouTube, tell them niggas to put my shit back on. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at the time, it only happened to me, but then it started happening, not to everybody, but it started happening to a few other people as well that was coming up. So it was like a domino effect. So it got to the point where it was either sign with ADD or go home. And literally, I wasn't even there for 6 months. I'm like, well, we're gonna go ahead and make this thing work. I'm going with my lawyer. I'm like, look, man, we're gonna have to get $1 million out of these niggas, man, because I got millions of views everywhere. Look at these views. I know I can get $1 million because all these other people like DMX, Jay-Z's, and all these other people, like, they came into the game and they got their M's and stuff like that. Why can't I? I create my own stuff. I edit my own stuff. Like, you don't even have to hire a cinematographer to do my own stuff. I not do it myself. So what other nigga in the game, coming in, editing his own stuff, doing his own shit, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have anything to worry about. I'm literally the stress off your back. I'm the stress off your back. You have nothing to worry about at all, bro. I'm different. So I signed an ADD for $20,000. We tried to negotiate with millions. Them niggas swatted. It was like, damn, I'm not eating, But I had to sign to the network because they said this is the only way how you're going to be able to get your ads back on your videos. All my ads were gone, bro. I'm talking about gone. I wasn't making hardly nothing. That shit would decline like a motherfucker to the point that I had to take the bread and buy in. And then they actually said, look, man, when you sign the ADD, you know what I'm saying, you get all your ads back. And then, you know what I'm saying, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have some things for you, and then everything gonna come back. It's all gonna be good. I didn't know if the system was changing. I was confused. I'm like, nigga, what is this? Is this new YouTube? I didn't understand. And you know, I'm sitting back, I'm signing ADD, and the next thing you know, All Def Digital, Dr. Reasons come up. I walk into Brian Robbins' office one day, and he said, hey, you know what you should do? Let's do this thing called Dr. Reasons. I said, what the fuck is that? He said, Dr. Reasons, where you're like a love therapist, and you know what I'm saying, you can kind of just, you know, talk to people about your problem, because you know, you talk about relationships and everything. I think people will love that. I said, all right, nigga, am I writing this stuff? So, you know, whatever. I said, whatever, nigga. You know, I didn't sign nothing at the time, but he said, Dr. Reason, just trust me. I said, okay. This is a movie director. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, if I kind of play into what he got running, I'm gonna get my chips, and then maybe I'll be in the movie as well, and I'll be in my second movie. So I ended up doing Dr. Reasons, right? I didn't write it at all. I didn't write that shit. These people wrote for me, right? And let me tell you how it went. They hired some raggedy ass writers from MTV, HBO, and these motherfuckers literally got fired because of me. Like, these niggas were so trash. I said, nigga, like, I had so much power at the time too. I could easily get your ass the fuck up out of there. Like, I said, hey man, they trash, bro. They making my shit look lame as fucking corny. I know y'all love ADD, but that shit was corny as fuck to me. Dr. Reason was fucking corny as fuck to me. And I didn't want to fucking do that shit. I didn't write that shit. So I just went in there, read the script, did what I had to do, and got my check. You feel me? And it wasn't even much. Let me tell you, like, at the time I was getting $500 per episode because they wouldn't negotiate for more. Because you want to know why? I know a lot of y'all would say, oh, that's your fault for taking that low amount of money. Well, check it out. It's a new platform. The internet was new. Nobody has ever been through it before. You have a new network. This ain't Def Jam. This ain't Arista Records. This ain't Atlantic Records. This ain't motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't Rockefeller. Bruh. Music has a legit system that's been around for years. This is the brand new system. This is online content. This is an online system that's never been done before. So just like it's new to me, it's new to them. Niggas were telling me, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We don't have that much money. This is all new. Let's just give it a test run and see what it is. I'm like, all right, man, let's just see. So I did it. I swallowed my pride, man. I did that shit, right? $500 an episode. I probably did 10 episodes. You add all that shit up, it is what it is. Of course, I'm paying my bills, but I still had a whole shitload of people on my roster. You know what I'm saying? Paying niggas $1,200, $600. Like I said, I'm paying these niggas off. All that money going out the window. I'm barely paying rent. It is what it is. I'm going broke at this time. My money is declining at the time. Mind y'all, I'm not even telling y'all what's going on. And mind y'all, I had a lot of fucking meetings, bro. I had meetings from left to right. When I first got to Hollywood, it was meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. I went on to like fucking, it was times I went to like meetings all day, 5 meetings in a day, meeting up with everybody. Will Packer, people from fucking Will Ferrell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was meeting up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, all I was trying to do was introduce them to what I had going on, which is relationship game. Relationship games has always been my thing. I said, man, I want to do relationship game. I want to do relationship game. And these niggas were looking at me like, you know, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. Maybe I didn't fit their formula. I didn't fit the criteria, what they had going on, or for the formula, what they wanted from me, but I didn't fit it. So it is what it is. And Will Packer from the crib. Shout out to Will Packer from the Tampa Bay area. So during that time, you know, I was going through all of that, and the Heat came out. The Heat came out that summer. Then I had to do a part 2 for Dr. Reason. I did a part 2 for Dr. Reason. Then I think my pay went up from $500 to $1,000 per episode, or $700 per episode. So I'm making $700 to $800 an episode. Now, mind you, when they first did Dr. Reasons, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Those views are fake. They're fake. When Dr. Reason first came out, I had no views like that. They had views. They probably had like 1,000 here. It was to draw niggas in, to make it look like that it was the shit. I'm like, nigga. They say, oh, the feed is lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Oh, that's what they want to do? That what they want to do? I'm lagging. That's what they want to do? That's how they doing me? Y'all hear it. Fuck it. It's a lot of beef in this bitch. Literally, they put they put they put money toward, and y'all can look this up. Y'all been hearing about people over time that got sued, and record labels that got sued over pushing money behind people's stuff to make it blow up more than what it really is. Dr. Reasons wasn't shit like that. They didn't have no fucking views like that. You feel me? And they put money behind that stuff. And when they put money behind it or whatever, it made it look like more than what it really was. So yes, it did blow up over time because they paid for advertisement. When you pay for advertisement, it's going to bring people in. If you got the money to do it, y'all got a certain type of check from YouTube. If you're getting a $50 million check, a $30 million check from YouTube, of course you got the money to push for advertising. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course you have the money for that stuff. All right. So long story short, um, all that stuff ended up going down. I'm like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all here putting money down on this stuff and over here fooling these people. These people don't want that shit. They want me. And like, man, look, man, you just focus on being Chris Tucker and you focus on these auditions and worry about another movie. Now, mind you, I don't have the time. How am I gonna build another platform? Like they used me as the guinea pig experiment. They used me as the guinea pig experiment to build a whole nother platform. Because it wasn't for ADD. ADD wouldn't even be here if it wasn't even for me. It wouldn't even be breathing. And Russell said that. They used me to build it up. Also, I had to get auditioned. I had 2, 3 auditions within a week. You feel me? Within a week. So I'm going on different auditions and shit. That takes up all your time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here auditioning for Star Wars, Draft Day, Ride Along 2. Sometimes I would go on 2 auditions. Sometimes I would go on 3 auditions. You feel me? And all that stuff was going down. So how am I gonna really put in all that time and focus? And being an actor is the hardest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's the hardest thing in the world. Like, that takes up all your time. And then you have to build another platform and then focus on your shit. That's the reason why y'all didn't see me. So a lot of y'all was sitting here like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like we don't see you anymore. What's going on? You don't gave up on us. I'm like, bruh, I wish I could tell y'all what's going on, but this shit is new for me too. You feel me? So long story short, I started feeling some type of way. I said, look, man, this shit crazy. So at the top of 2014, I decided to go home to Florida. I went to Florida, right? And I said, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then at the time, they had control. When you sign to a network, they have control over your Google AdSense. That mean they have a certain time when they're supposed to pay you, right? They have a certain time when they're supposed to pay you. And sometimes I wasn't even getting paid on that certain day. So imagine I got people on my payroll that's expecting a certain type of money. I'm digging in my saving, going broke and shit like that. I wasn't even getting my fucking money. So it went for a while, over like a month or two. I'm over here begging, cussing niggas out over the phone, going to the office saying, where the fuck is my money? Niggas don't have shit on me. They late on my check. I'm like, bro, my check was never late when I was by myself, bro. Ever. So I decided to say, I said, fuck that shit. Y'all niggas using the fuck out of me, bro. I'm going fucking home. I'm moving back home. This is when Relationship Games and Adopted White Girl campaign popped up. This is when it all went down. I said, hey, you guys, look, it's time to make a movie. Because my whole thing was, look, if y'all gonna use me, nigga, I already did Relationship Game. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And when I was doing Relationship Game, literally, they saw that as like, damn, he making high quality shit. And y'all knew at the time that was high quality movie shit, bro. That could have been in films and everything else. And people were like, yo, this little nigga doing some shit we ain't never seen before. And can you imagine if I do that shit by myself and I run off? I don't point to ADD anymore. I don't point to what the fuck they got going on anymore. So when I went home and I told everybody that I want to do Relationship Game, literally, some of y'all donated, but literally no more than probably 50 to 70 people donated, and it didn't even exceed $1,500 or something like that. So then the next day, I get an email from Russell. Russell says, I'm sorry they jerked your dick. They can jerk my dick. I'm going to make sure you straight. I said, what are you talking about? I wake up the next morning, it's $35,000 sitting up in my campaign, and the whole campaign is shut down. Now, mind you, I'm not mad about it. I'm appreciative of it, but then it's like, wait a minute, cuz you put $35,000 in my fucking campaign and didn't even give people the chance to fund themselves. So you basically swatted, because when you have a GoFundMe or an Indiegogo, it can overly exceed the limit. Of course, I was expecting it to oversee the limit, but bruh, it literally shut down my campaign, and everybody was like, "Well, nigga, you good? You good now? You good, nigga? You got the money now? Well, nigga, this is the fucking money you owe me. I'm broke as fuck, can't pay my rent, and nigga, you gonna give me the money you fucking owe me? You can't feel that entitled." And I looked at it as a chess move. That's when I felt fucked up. I said, nigga, it's a chess move for niggas to try to put their name on something what I got going on, so I won't run off. So if I do a movie, it could be executive producer Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, it was like a checkmate. I'm like, nigga, you literally found a way to put your name on something that had nothing to really do with you, bro. Like come on, bro. Don't do that shit to me. So long story short, this is where it got tricky. I went right. I went to one of my cinematographers who did Why You Lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my dude, man. And he's my dude. I have nothing bad to say about my dude, because that's my nigga. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I went to him, I said, hey, man, it's 2014 too now. Nobody doing movies, nobody doing short film. You feel me? You got to remember, I did 8 short films. 8. Relationship Games 1, Relationship Games 2, Relationship Game 3, Relationship Game 4, Sex and Friendship 1, Sex and Friendship 2. Relationship 1, 2. Oh yeah. Relationship Game 1, 2, 3, 4. Sex and Friendship 1, Sex and Friendship 2. I did Home from College, and Adopted White Girl. 8 short films. I did 8 short films, all coming out of my pocket. These are short films that cost $5,000, $10,000, bro. Like $11,000. Like literally, I got people on my payroll. I'm paying $2,200 a month to be my cinematographer, just to make sure, because I'm editing too much of my shit. And a lot of y'all, if y'all say I'm paying a nigga too much of that, nigga, how about you go hire a nigga to do your shit and see how much it costs per video to do some shit? If you got a nigga on your payroll, if you hiring somebody contracted work, it's gonna cost you more than $1,000 or $2,000. You feel me? To shoot one goddamn video. So that was actually a good deal for me. You feel me? At least a good deal for me. When you got one nigga doing all your shit for $2,200 a month, high quality. It's the same nigga who turned me Super Saiyan now. If y'all saw the Super Saiyan video, it's the same nigga that turned me Super Saiyan. That is a good fucking deal, because he could easily charge me $1,500 a piece. You know what I'm saying? $1,500 a video, because he had the experience to do so. You feel me? So that was during the time where everything was crazy. So during that time, I went to my cinematographer, and it wasn't the one who did my short films. I went to him. I went to my other one in Florida, and I said, hey, man, I got the money to do it. He said, hey, man, $30,000, $35,000 ain't nothing to shoot no real movie. I'm like, bro, I shoot movies I shoot short film for $5,000, $10,000, $11,000, bro. It's, we can do this shit. He said, bro, that's not enough, bro. And during that time, he wasn't really savvy on the internet like that to really know, to really know that we could really break this shit down. And and let's be real, movies cost $500K, $1 million. It's people out here, hell, even Ice Cube had y'all niggas out here waiting for years just to get approved for a script. Because he had a script for years, but he waited for the funding to come through. When you got movies, bro, you gotta wait for the fundings to come through. This is why niggas gotta sit out here. Nigga, $35,000, $30,000 for a movie, for a real movie. This shit is, you're not gonna really do it in 2013, 2014 like that. You're gonna have a very hard time. For real deal. It was really, really hard. So at that time, I wasn't getting my bread. So what happened? You know what I'm saying? This ain't the money all y'all gave me. This is literally the money that Russell gave me. This is my money, nigga. You feel me? So I had to pay my people off. What I was gonna do? Have my people walk away, talk shit about me? You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy of my word. Like, I would literally go broke before a motherfucker put salt on my name and say I don't uphold my word. So literally, I went broke paying niggas off. You feel me? I had to pay niggas off with that shit. And you can ask these niggas. These niggas knew I paid these niggas off of that shit. So it got to the point during that time, I had nothing left. I had nothing fucking left. I still had to pay my motherfucking team. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, Russell sitting there like, so where the movie at, nigga? Like, nigga, y'all niggas fucking owe me, bro. Stop fucking playing. So I held out from Hollywood, right? Held out from Hollywood for a long time. This was during the time where ADD still needed me to build their platform. Nobody was still around. It was only just me. It wasn't no I'm not gonna say the name, but it wasn't nobody around from what you saw from 2015 and up. It was just me still. They still needed me there. So their whole plan was, how do we get this nigga back? I had a baby on the way during that time too, bro. It was when my girl was pregnant. So not only that, people walking out of my life, friends were walking out of my life, you feel me? They're walking out of my life, getting confused because I'm going through my own little stuff. I'm the type of nigga, I'm like, man, look, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get in my own little corner. Like I gotta figure this shit out for myself because I done got myself in this shit. And you know what I'm saying? I gotta get myself out of it. People are leaving me, putting salt on my name. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm paying niggas to be my friends and shit like that. Niggas leaving me. I had niggas controlling my merchandise. Niggas left me while my girl was pregnant, bro. You feel me? Like, and I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a lot of people that got their money back. They got their money back, right? And y'all, if y'all up in here, I gave y'all back y'all money because I literally didn't have the merchandise because I had somebody running my merch because he skirted off on my ass as well. So the baby come out, right? When the baby came out, I'm probably going from ADD for probably about 6 months. I was gone. They said, man, when you coming back? I said, man, I'll come back. And said, what y'all need? Different. We did the 3rd season of Dr. Reasons, and we never did that shit ever again, right? We never did it ever again. So this time they paying me $1,200 or $1,000 per episode. Of course, I needed it during the time. So this is $10,000 in total if I do $1,000 per episode, right? You feel me? And mind you, you know what I'm saying? This is during the time where I'm taking care of home. I got a family at home in Florida paying that rent. And I got my rent over here doing my shit. I got my expenses over here in LA trying to make that work. So with all this, LA ain't cheap, bro. Hell, it costs money just to go to the motherfucking mall, bro, just to park. Onions cost $6, nigga. Onions cost $5, $6, nigga. Like for real, I'm not even fucking lying. Like shit costs bread out there. And I'm still trying to pay off my CPA, you know what I'm saying? All my assistants and shit like that. The shit was fucking crazy, bro. The shit was fucking crazy. So long story short, I said, look, man, I talked to my lawyer and I said, look, we're not gonna give them no more juice for ADD no more. I said, unless they let me write this shit, and I had my homeboy write it at the time. He wrote my script and I wrote it too. I said, look, we're gonna have to go in there, we got to ask for some real dough. And if they don't want to do it, then we're not doing anything for these niggas. Literally, it came down between them granting me for what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to take I want to take Dr. Reason to a theatrical level. I said, look, I'm tired of sitting behind this motherfucking desk talking to people because that's easy. It's easy to set up a camera and talk to niggas back and forth. I'm a person that like to go outside. I like transition on cameras and shit like that. Y'all got niggas editing my stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fucking do that shit. So I wanted to really make Dr. Reason like a movie and like, you know, theatrical. And they didn't want that. They wanted to keep everything simple because they knew that the internet game was all about simple, you know, simple things. When you keep it simple at a low cost, the payout will be bigger. If we put ads behind this shit and we keep things simple and you don't have to go out this house, you go out this room, you're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? So literally, they kept it simple and they were like, look, man, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna grant you the money that you want. It is what it is. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess we have no deal. You know what I'm saying? We have no deal. And ever since then, I never did anything for them since that day. And this was during the time where everybody in the office thought I was crazy. Everybody was shitting on me. Everybody was like, oh man, a nigga crazy. He taking money. Because they always thought I was the nigga that I was calling in asking for my bread. It's like, no, nigga, my whole goal was to go up in there and get my bread and get the fuck up out of there. So when people like the King Keyron, the Teddy Rays, and all the other people, they started going up in there, they can literally tell you, I told all these niggas, the Jay Snows, I told all these niggas, you niggas know, I fucking set all you niggas down, took you niggas out, not Jay Snow, but King Keyron, I took your ass out to eat. I took a lot of y'all niggas out. I told y'all niggas, get your money and get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Get your money and get the fuck out, nigga, because that was my goal. Get your fucking money and get the fuck out, nigga. Don't put your all into this shit because this is, I learned, bro. I learned from me. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, when I left, King Keyron took over and then he left. And the next thing you know, the whole office wiped out. The whole office wiped out. Nobody was there anymore, bro. And this is ADD now. ADD is sitting over there like, what the fuck? And Kev on stage, let me tell you about Kev on stage. That's my nigga. That's my brother. Like me and Kevin were the first people. Were the first people there. They was the first person to sign with Awesomeness TV. It was two people in Hollywood at the time. It was me and they. All right. Kevin bought him and his son, they then and JoJo, because it was all about they at the time. They then JoJo, they were awesome to TV. I was on ADD. I was on the grown, they was on the kid. He was on Little Rascals, I was in the Heat. You feel me? And it got to the point that me and Kevin were going to do our own movie and everything, and it never went down like that or whatever. So Kevin ended up getting a job with ADD, and God bless him, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about my dog. That's my nigga. Like, that's my dude. That's my brother for life. His kid, like my little brothers, man. Like, it is what it is. And now, you know what I'm saying, when you look at ADD, even though he's still over there, it ain't shit. It ain't shit going on over there. Now they over there doing like little things where they talking across each other, across the table and shit like that. But that's none of my concern. It is what it is. But you don't see real content no more. You don't see skits anymore because they literally lost all their content creators. Niggas started realizing that it wasn't worth the payout. Like, why would I give these niggas and get paid $200? And you can imagine if I was getting paid $5 and $1,000, imagine what the fuck they was getting. Imagine what they were getting. They weren't getting shit. It was niggas getting up in there trying to get on next to Russell. When you got Russell Simmons in that bitch and you can go up in there and take a picture and he's all meditating and he's all Buddha, Team Buddha and stuff like that. All you want to do is stand next to a nigga who might put you on, because there's so many niggas that want the spot what I wanted and want the position that I wanted, that they felt that, you know what, if I get up in there, it don't matter what that nigga going through. I bet you I could finesse it like this. How did you finesse it? How? Now, everybody did it their own little way. Everybody did it their own little way. But how is it that no skits are still around now? Because everybody left and they started to realize their value. And this is where everything started to get crazy. This is when you started seeing everybody pull out from YouTube networks, and you seen all of YouTube talking about YouTube network. Oh, don't join a YouTube network. It's bad for you. They don't do anything for you. They make all these fake promises and stuff like that. They do. They try to make it seem like they try to give you things you already got, nigga. You got a camera. You got a camera. Cameras on our fucking phones now. Why we need cameras? We got Vine now. They were during the time when Vine. They were during the time when Vine was coming up. They were during the time when Instagram was coming up. So niggas was on their phone. They said, well, fuck a damn camera. I ain't got to get up like Spoken Reason do. I can do this shit on my phone, nigga. I can just blow the fuck up. I can just blow up on my fucking phone and do it like that, and it is what it is. And during the time, let me tell you something. Honestly, this is so true. Also, too, one of the main things I asked for when I went up in there, one of the main things I asked for, I told them, I said, look, all I want a sponsor and I want a tour. I never got my fucking sponsor. I never got my fucking tour. Can you imagine? I've never been on a legit tour before. Every tour I've been on, I funded out of my pocket. And that shit is hell on the half. You know how hard it is to go in your pocket, call venues up by yourself, try to book something when you're on the internet, when you're not fucking Dave Chappelle, you feel me? Like how hard that is to do by yourself. And I got Russell Simmons and Steve Rifkin and all these other people, all these heavy hitters in my corner. I never had a fucking sponsor. I never had a fucking tour. How? How the fuck do I have all these followers, all these motherfucking viewers and shit, and I don't have no sponsors or no fucking tours, bro? How? You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to speed this shit up because I'm about to get off this thing real soon, because I just want to tell y'all what's going on. So long story short, I cut my contract with ADD, man. I had to fucking get away. I said, look, I can't do this shit no more. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm over here going broke over this shit. And I went homeless over that shit, bro. I was homeless for a year and a half, living out of my fucking car with a fucking kid, bro. With a fucking kid. And then y'all niggas sit here and wonder, why I wasn't on YouTube. I'm the type of person, bro. If I feel like I don't like telling my business, because there's so many people on here vlogging, because that's why you seen everybody vlogging. Everybody wanted to do family vlogs. Everybody wanted to do reality shows and shit because they didn't want to do comedy anymore because it was too expensive. It was too fucking expensive, nigga. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to hold on to my tools, my ones and twos, still trying to make it work out here. And I'm out here homeless in this motherfucker going crazy. You feel me? And before I fucking get up in this camera and go crazy in front of y'all niggas, I'm going to stay away and get up out y'all face, because I know I got a bigger purpose, bro. And I'm not the type of nigga that's get in front of a camera and cry begging for shit. So this is why a lot of people be like, oh man, here you are, you begging, you cash apping every time you leave and you come back and you ain't consistent. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck I've been through. You don't know what the fuck I've been through, bro. You can suck my dick for all I give a fuck, because you don't know what the fuck I've been through. And sometimes people don't understand. You don't have to tell every fucking thing, bro. You don't have to tell everything. People feel like you got to tell your whole ass, because people on the internet, they feel like you got to tell your whole business. You ain't got to tell these people shit. You got to tell these people fucking shit. You gotta tell these people fucking shit, bro. And I fucking kept my tools to myself, nigga. And y'all niggas think I'm going crazy, nigga. Before I go crazy and before I get on drugs, nigga, before I go around slapping motherfuckers, I guarantee I get the fuck off this shit and I leave this bitch. Cause I guarantee, nigga, and I love to speak life. I'm gonna live for a very long time. I'm gonna live for a very long time. I know I'm gonna live for a very long time. But nigga, if I were to die today, nigga, YouTube is gonna fucking set off, nigga. Cause I've already did some shit that these niggas ain't did today. It's motherfuckers on their Instagram grind and movies and shit that ain't still did what I did today. They still ain't did shit I did from 2011, nigga, till to this fucking day. And as many people as I helped over the years, as many people as I helped over the fucking years, none of these niggas reached back out to me ever. None of these niggas ever reached back out to me. And you wonder why I'm fucking acting this way? Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, bro. You feel me? Like, fuck the ones who shitting on me. Not fucking the one, not fuck the one, who not, who sitting back in the cut or whatever, just still looking out for me. But still, fuck y'all, bro. I don't help so many people from the Manuel, the Chloe and Haley. And Chloe and Haley, I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Jasmine, you know what I'm saying? All these people, bro. Like, even I helped the Steve, I helped the 80, I helped Russell, bro. I helped so many people over the years just for these niggas to what? So they always say, if you got resources, you should always extend your resources. You should always maximize your resources. Well, when it was time for me to lend out my helping hand, when it was time for me to reach out and ask for help, nobody had my back, bro. I'm homeless in my fucking car with a son, nigga. How? None of you niggas got my fucking back? Well, fuck it then. When I get back up, don't come my fucking way. And this is why I be acting this way, bro. This is why I be acting this way. Cause I be so fucking tired of this shit. And you niggas be wondering why I be asking for shit on Cash Out. Okay, well, since we're in Black Empowerment time, everybody supposed to be on their Black empowerment. Oh, you should support Black people. Oh, watch out for your brother. Watch out for your sister. Fund me. Fund me, nigga. Cause the only people left are y'all. The only people left are y'all, bro. Y'all the only people left, bro. The only people left. Now here's my thing. Y'all don't have to do shit for me. Y'all don't have to do shit for me at all. You have the option. This is why I said on my video, we can treat this shit like church. When you go to church and they say donate, you don't have to freaking pass. You don't have to put your money in the church. You can pass that collection plate on and the next person will drop $100 or $50 in that bitch. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. But I don't want to get a Patreon account because Patreon, what it does is give exclusive content for people that only subscribe. You feel me? Only subscribe. So I'm like, why would I want to take away from the people who've been here forever? They may not have the money because I know what it's like to go through shit. Why would I want to take away shit from motherfuckers? Why would I want to take away shit from motherfuckers who, now I don't want to call y'all motherfuckers. Why would I want to take away shit from people who had my back over the years, but they don't get it? Look, every dog has their day, bro. Every dog has their day. You know what I'm saying? Every dog has their day. So I understand that. But I'm not going to take away from the message and my purpose. Because what I understand about people is God ain't worried about, he ain't worried about your plans. He worried about your purpose, bro. And it's only for the people that believe in God. I'm not here for nobody else that's sitting up in this bitch that want to be on some shit like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Here you go with that God stuff. Nigga, get the fuck on out of here, nigga. Get the fuck on out of here. I'm only talking to the people that actually believe in God, bro. God is not worried about your plans. He's worried about your purpose, bro. What the fuck are you here for? I'm not gonna take away from nobody when I know I got a purpose to serve. I'll die for this shit. Are y'all niggas willing to die for this shit, nigga? Nigga, do I look like I'm fucking playing? Nigga, look me in my eye. Do I look like I'm fucking playing? This is why I ain't want to edit my shit. If I had to edit my video and got the fuck on this goddamn camera, nigga, and it's a fucking tripod too. Fuck the goddamn tripod. Y'all know what I'm saying. My lips chapping and shit. But if I had to edit my shit, the emotion couldn't pour out the way it needed to pour out. So I had to fucking do this shit. I had to. So for every time you see me upload, for every time, and not even just for me, this for everybody online. This for everybody online. This for King Keyron. This for everybody who ever do shit online. This for all y'all, nigga. I took the bullet for all you niggas. When you see your content creator, when you see a nigga online, a nigga doing it, it's hard out here for black folks to get it in, bro. It's hard out here for black folks to get it in. So when you see somebody, you tell them how much you appreciate them by donating with your motherfucking pockets. You show your love and your support with your pockets because anybody can get 1 million views nowadays. Anybody can get 1 million views nowadays. And I guarantee in the world that we living in one lifespan, you can at least get 50,000 views in one lifespan. At least in your lifespan, you can at least get 50,000 views. Anybody can fucking show up. So for all you niggas that pop up to me saying, oh, I support you, bro. I don't watch you, bro. And this how you treat nigga. I want to identify you niggas now. Because I'm sick of all you niggas talking shit. I'm sick of all you niggas talking shit. And y'all niggas never poured into me when I done gave y'all niggas my fucking life for this shit, bro. I went broke for this shit. I went homeless for this shit, nigga. And I'm fucking tired of this shit. And if you don't want me around no more, I apologize for the extreme cussing. That's one thing I'm gonna apologize the most for, my extreme cussing, because I should use my vocab the most, but I want y'all to feel exactly what I'm saying. If you really, 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 really support me with your pockets, because these Asians don't be hopping on these Asians when these Asians need their help from their own people. These Hispanics don't be hopping on their people. These Hispanics just go ahead and show up. These white folks, they show up for their motherfucking people. And for all you niggas that sit back and say, oh, you trying to make money off of black folk. Duh, nigga. Who else the fuck am I gonna make money off of, nigga? If y'all don't have my back, I'm gone. If y'all don't have my back, nigga, I'm gone, nigga. I'm gone, literally, bro. Literally, bro. Duh, you stupid motherfucker. Ain't it supposed to be about black empowerment, nigga? So shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of you niggas. You niggas say you for your people, but you niggas really don't be about that shit. And you got niggas, you got people out here really, 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 really busting their ass. You don't know what they go through. People not gonna tell their business, bro. And I'm gonna tell you about the internet. The internet is sick as fuck. How many of y'all saw that video of it's motherfuckers out here that on recorded Extentacion dead? We living in a world now where people gotta pull out their fucking camera phone and record you for clout. Nigga rather see you fall and record you and get some clout off that shit just to say they got it. Nigga, before I die in front of you niggas, I would run off to the bush and rather get eat by some wolves, nigga, before you niggas fucking record me. I saw the video of a man at the Niagara Falls literally dying. A white man jumped in the water and tried to help him before niggas did. A nigga was holding the fucking camera and said, no, I ain't gonna help his ass. I ain't gonna help his ass. His ass gonna just die. His ass gonna just drown. The white man hopped in the fucking water and tried to save this nigga, and he died with that nigga. And then these niggas said they wanted to call 911. You niggas are sick. You niggas are fucking sick, and I'm sick of you niggas. I'm sick of you sick bastards. This shit is ridiculous, bro. I'm fed up of you niggas. If this the generation I gotta be a part of, nigga, I don't want no parts of it. So before you judge me saying anything, I want y'all to know, look, you kinfolk. When you donate, whatever, you kinfolk. If you can't, cool. But you ain't kinfolk unless you pour into me the way I pour into you. If you ain't pouring into me, I ain't give you no conversation when you see me out in person. If you see me in the morning and say, oh man, I just want a conversation, fuck you. This is why Rashida went through what she went through. Her mom got cussed out and called a bitch over some hoes that didn't even want to buy nothing and support. These hoes walk in the store, try to get a picture and cuss the girl mom out, cuss the grown woman mom out, and didn't even support the business. But I'm tripping though. But niggas tripping when we don't want to take pictures. Y'all niggas might kill us, bro. You the same niggas that say you support us in the comments, hate on us, and then fucking record us dying. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You niggas are sick. You are sick. So if I got to be man, I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about this shit, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel like my life has been. The sacrifice that I've taken for everybody, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I feel like I've been through. This is my life right here. This is what I feel like niggas have done. This is my life. This is my life right here. I'm laying down, a motherfucker just stepping over me, not knowing what the fuck going on. This is my life right here. Everyone else over me, talking about, nigga, what's wrong with you? And I'm sitting right there taking a fucking bullet. Nigga, half you niggas wouldn't be eating online if it wasn't for me. And I'm not even trying to toot my own horn, bro. Pay homage, bro. Pay homage. Show some damn respect. Pay some damn respect. You see this motherfucking picture, bro? Pay some motherfucking respect, bro. Pay some goddamn respect, bro. That's me right there over the years. Niggas done came up off of buying Instagram and everything, getting their money, and here I am homeless like a motherfucker, and y'all niggas walking over me. Chill. So right now, bro, I'm doing all right. I ain't gonna tell y'all what my pocket's looking like. I'm gonna tell y'all again, man. Stop pocket reading, folks, man. You're not a real supporter if you over here trying to pocket read people. That's the number one thing. Like, you have to unlearn your sickness, man. People got to understand they got sickness out here. You have to unlearn the thing that you've been taught. Unlearn your sickness, bro. We all sick around this bitch. We all sick. I'm sick. You sick. Everybody's sick. But it's okay to unlearn, bro. Sometimes you have to unlearn some things, and you can't stay stuck in your ways because you feel like it's comfortable. This is what I feel like I should be. This is what I feel like I should be doing. You motherfuckers, look. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I done did a lot over the years, you know what I'm saying? And I got hundreds of videos, bro. And I swear on everything. If y'all don't point to me, I'm gone. And I don't mind going to go get another job, do what I have to do to take care of my family. Because nigga, I take care of my family before I sacrifice myself and die for niggas that don't care about me. And that's dead ass serious. Because this is what I gotta deal with. It is what it is. So for every time you see me upload, every time you see anybody upload, I ain't just saying just me, anybody, bro. And I know that people are going to do this, and I don't care. Y'all can copy this, whatever. This for y'all. This is the sacrifice for all creators and everybody that's going through some shit. If you see a nigga online uploading, sacrificing themselves, and you see them doing a good job, just like y'all niggas kill over Jordan, by Maine, kill each other over this and that and the third, bro, buy Gucci, porn to somebody on here and stop feeling so goddamn entitled. You have a responsibility to uphold as well as a consumer. Not just watch me for free and feel entitled. That shit is fucked up. That shit fucked up. It's fucked up that niggas feel like because they pay their phone bills and internet bills that they got to get everything else for free. Well, you feel like you got to get everything for free from me and every other content creator. Well, how come when you pay your cell phone bill, you still got to go to other websites? You can't go on Amazon for free. You can go on that bitch for free, but nigga, you got to buy some shit. You got to go to Nike.com and still buy some shit. You know what I'm saying? You still got to buy some shit. So you niggas, when it comes to black people, you feel like you got to get it for free. You feel like you're entitled to this stuff. When we sit here and we research the game, we over here writing stuff out, editing our stuff, giving our lives to you guys. And this is the things that we fucking get. You niggas are sick. And y'all hold just as much the responsibility as the rest of us. I hold my end of the bargain. You hold your end of the bargain as well. Stop feeling so goddamn entitled as a fucking consumer, bro. Because you consumers got this shit fucked up. Because the game ain't changing. The game is only going to get worse with it. It's only going to get worse, bro. It's only going to get worse. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I'm about to get off this thing. I don't even want to go too far into this because I feel like I'm about to just ramble on. But y'all understand, man. Pour into me. Pour into me as I pour into you. Pour into other people who all your favorite people who you watch online. Anybody, you feel me? Because you don't know what these people going through, bro. You don't know what these people out here going through, bro. People out here dedicating their lives to try to give y'all entertainment out here struggling. It's niggas out here in LA living from couch to couch, bro. Living from couch to couch. Living from couch to couch, house to house. And they making it look easy. They making it look easy, keeping a smile on their face. Keeping a smile on their face. You feel me? Because let me tell you something. The energy that you project is all gonna come back. And I told y'all this over time. The energy that you project is all gonna come back over time. If you sit on camera and you cry, you pout, you talk about your situation, you feel me? You're gonna attract those same people. If you're suicidal, you're gonna attract those same fucking people. So this is why you see people on here damn near crying and damn near taking their whole head off for this shit. Because they don't have no other option. They don't know no other way. And me, because I never showed my emotion, I'm like the 50 Cent of this shit. I'm not a bully, but you know how 50 is. The moment he showed that he cracked, they gonna kick his ass. They gonna kick that nigga while he down. I guarantee you they gonna kick him while he down. They gonna kick that man while he down because they never seen him down before. Because black people feed off of fucking negativity. Niggas feed off of negativity more than they do anything else. Niggas rather see you broke down on your ass. Niggas build you up just to break you down. I don't give a damn what y'all say. Look, you can look, and maybe 50 may be a horrible comparison, but I'm just using it as an example to say when people, just because people don't show their emotions on here and give y'all their business, that don't mean that they don't have a sense of humility and humanity, bro. Like, get out of here, man. It's folks out here that's really out here doing this shit, bro. And y'all owe us some motherfucking thanks, man. It's a fucking thing. If you look, don't just tell us you. This is why I said in my bio, don't tell me, support me, cash at me, or come on this thing or whatever and holler at me. So every time we upload, anytime we upload, If you ever see a nigga from this day forward talking shit, saying nigga, fuck you, I ain't doing nothing, you broke ass nigga, why I gotta do that? You always begging. Tell them kiss your ass and you jump on their ass for me. You jump on their ass for any other entertainer. Like I said, this video ain't just for me, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. Everybody. This ain't just for me, it's for everybody. So for any of you niggas that don't like what the fuck I said today, kiss my ass, nigga, 'cause I did this shit for you too, nigga. Thank me later. Goodbye.